Hey everybody, this is Dan and Mole Man posting a video today about the footwear that I'll take with me while hiking the Pacific Crest Trail. The first thing I'm going to start out talking about is the Montrail Hard Rock 09, my single most favorite pair of hiking shoes I've ever owned, the most comfortable ones, and also a really lightweight shoe. The other thing I love about Montrail is they make a super durable product. I use Montrails exclusively when hiking the entire Appalachian Trail. I use two pairs of these shoes down here, the Montrail Stratos. The first pair I used lasted me 1,700 miles, and this pair of boots right here has, I think, about 600 miles on them, and they still could be used today. So I just love Montrail. Makes great products. So I'm really excited to use the Hard Rock 09 to start my hike. They weigh 24 ounces without the insole in them, and I always weigh all my shoes without the insole because I use Superfeet in every shoe. I've never found without a pair of Superfeet insoles in my shoes. Other than the Hard Rock, you'll see these Ems Stretch Gators. They just wrap around the top of your pant leg, and this little metal clip right here actually clips into the bottom of the shoelaces. And then the grommets here, you could run a piece of string underneath the shoe. I typically don't worry about the string and just hook in the metal clip because they don't ride up on my pant legs. So it saves a little bit of weight by getting rid of that string, and that string is often prone to break with stepping on it. So I just use these stretch gaiters. A lot of people out there use gaiters that are these tall gaiters that are Gore-Tex with Vibram soles. But you'll see that these weigh 10.5 ounces as opposed to these Ems Stretch Gators only weigh 3.1 ounces. So you're saving almost a half a pound by going with a low cut gaiter. And basically I just need them not really for waterproofing because these aren't even a Gore-Tex shoe, but just to keep sticks and debris and sand out of my shoe. So that's what I love having the gaiters for. You'll also notice that I have Crocs. I like to carry Crocs just because I like to take off my shoes for breaks, and I like to air out my feet and relax a lot. So these are great around camp. They're a little bit heavy, but for 10 ounces, it's nice to have something real comfortable to wear. So I've got the Crocs, the Superfeet, the Montrail Hard Rock, the Ems Stretch Gator. Those are the only 4 things that I'll take with me on the PCT. The things that I have back here are just so that I can have these available at home in case I need them mailed to me. I have somebody taking care of my mail, and when I call and say, hey, I need my size 10.5 Montrail Hard Rocks, I have them labeled like this so that they know to grab me this pair and not the Montrails on the end. So this is just a great way to keep the person sending me mail in the loop. So I also have 2 pairs of Chacos down here that I really love. I'm hoping to use them some throughout the trail. Just have to decide when is a really good time to use them. Huge fan of Chacos. So those are all the shoes. But the one thing that we'll also talk about real quick are socks. Probably just as important as the kind of footwear you choose is the kind of socks you'll have. You notice that none of this is cotton. Never use cotton socks when you're going on a hike. I have sock liners, which are like a real thin polypropylene material. One of them from a company called Fox River, and another one is just a generic polypropylene material. They only weigh 1.1 ounce, and they're great at getting sweat away from your foot, so you don't have your feet don't get wet. Then you'll see that the 4 pairs of socks that I have down here are all Smart Wool. I absolutely love Smart Wool. The only thing I used on the Appalachian Trail, and pretty much the only thing that are in my sock drawer, are Smart Wools. None of them are more than 2 ounces, really lightweight. And one thing I'll also recommend with socks is that you just constantly change them. It's not uncommon for me to wear 3 different pairs of socks, wear this pair up until lunch, and then after lunch wear this, and then around the evening wear this pair, so that they're just constantly being dried out, so that you never wear one too often. You don't want to be messing around with your feet, you don't want to be getting blisters, so just being more preventative is the best way to deal with foot problems, just to make sure that your feet are always dry and they're always getting a lot of air. So that's the socks, and that's the shoes, and that's a good little bit of overview about the footwear that I'll have to take with me on the PC.